The morning frustration of not knowing what to wear can ruin your day. Making a mess in your closet, feeling rushed, confused, overwhelmed, feeling ugly or weird. If only we had a magic wand that would put outfits together we love in the snap of a finger. This video is your magic wand. So grab your notebook and let's get to class, kids. But first, we made it, guys. It arrived. If you want to see my reaction to getting the 100,000 subscriber plaque, or my reaction to reaching 100,000 subscribers, which includes me screaming and starting to cry like a baby, you can head on to my Instagram for that. I'm just gonna record this video like this. So in order for us to be able to get dressed quicker, we need two fundamental things. Number one, we need good ingredients, aka a closet that feels clean, that doesn't make you feel overwhelmed with things that you love. Sounds basic, but we'll get to it. Number two, to know how to make outfits we love. This basically means getting better at diagnosing our outfit so that when we look in the mirror after we get dressed and we don't like what we see, we can easily and quickly figure out what we don't like and how we can change it so that we like it. Outfit diagnosing. Because most times we're just changing stuff around and we just try a bunch of clothes on, get all sweaty, and it takes us nowhere. And the second part is more fun than the first part, but we need to get through the first part to get to the second one. So just be patient, please. Stay with me. Good base. So I have a video that might or not have been posted before this one, which is called Why You Hate Everything in Your Closet and How to Fix It. And I'm not meaning like how to shop well. I mean how to pick up on the closet you already have, the clothes you already have, and transform it to make your life easier. I'm not gonna like repeat everything I said in that video because I don't want my content to just be me repeating myself. But the main thing is you cannot have too many ingredients. The band t-shirt you've had since 7th grade that you think will make a cool rocky outfit, but you actually never end up using, out. The beautiful pants you love that just don't fit you anymore, out. The top you wore every day 3 years ago, but you just don't like anymore, out. Your old clothes that you wear for sleeping or to wear to the gym, out. Now, this does not mean that you're gonna pick up all those things, throw them in the trash, donate them, get rid of them. This doesn't mean that you're gonna have a minimalist freakout and become one of those persons with a capsule wardrobe that only has 10 items. What you might want to do is put those clothes that you don't wear anymore in a box, because you know that one day you might want to pass them down to your kids. Or you can put those clothes at your mom's house, in your closet, in your childhood bedroom's closet, because trends go around and you might want to wear those things again if they're good quality. But if at this moment of your life you are not wearing those clothes, put them in a separate place. And for the clothes that you do wear but not in your day-to-day, the gym ones, the sleeping ones, the I'm gonna use bleach, so I'm gonna put a random t-shirt on, also put them in a different section, either in like the right side of your closet or in another closet or in a drawer. You basically need to have a I love these clothes section in your closet. And if that's just 7 tops, 4 pants, that's okay, but that's what we have to start with. Or else you can basically compare it to going to your pantry, wanting to make dinner, and having a bunch of ingredients that are out of their expiration date, a bunch of ingredients you're allergic to, a bunch of ingredients that you don't even like eating, and having to like browse through all those things that are not real options to get to the ingredients you want to make lunch with. We want you to enter your closet and relieve your thirst, not make you even more thirsty and confused and overwhelmed and feel like there's not enough good quality water in there. And talking about water, this was such a seamless segue into today's sponsor. And please do keep watching because they have been so kind to me, one of the kindest brands I've ever worked with, so they really do deserve a few seconds of your time. I'm talking about Waterdrop. Thank you so much to Waterdrop for sponsoring this video. Last year, my boyfriend wanted to gift me a reusable water bottle, so I got into Obsessive Research Maya, and then I picked my bottle. And I loved it, and I would use it every day. And then I lost it. And they were so kind and they sent me a new bottle without even asking for anything. And now, a few months later, I'm getting to actually work with them. So, let's get into the details. Since I already had my bottle, I did choose this tumbler, which is so cute. And then I gifted my boyfriend a new bottle because his one is very old. And I also bought my mom one because she's never had a reusable water bottle and I thought it was time. She also has kidney problems, so she needs to be hydrated all the time. I got these beautiful cups, these beautiful straws, these 2 cleaners. I got these cleaning beads, which basically you throw into your bottle. They're reusable. You put a little bit of dish soap in it, shake it, and it makes a bunch of foam and gets all the little nooks of the water bottle. And plus, I got a different cap for my boyfriend's bottle because he likes to use use a carabiner and put it in his backpack, so you can choose between a bunch of lids. And I got all these flavors. These are small sugar-free cubes that add delicious flavors with natural fruit and plant extracts, enhancing the best drink of the world, which is pure water. And they'll just help you avoid unhealthy sugary drinks. My original water bottle that I bought, which is the one that I use every day, actually has a bigger top so that it's easy to like get your hand in there and clean it, and also because it fits bigger ice cubes. These bottles keep your drinks cold for up to 24 hours and your hot drinks for up to 12 hours. So if you wanna grab your little coffee or matcha, your tea, you're also good to go. Literally the other day I left my bottle in my car and it was, I don't want to be kidding, but I think it was like 100 degrees. I went to catch it like a bunch of hours later and the water was still ice cold. They've got tumblers, steel bottles, glass bottles. They have small ones, they can fit in your purse. All their bottles are BPA free. They're leak proof, they're odorless. You know when you have a bottle and you wash it but it still has that like weird smell in it if you smell it? This bottle has never had that for me and I've used it for over a year now. Through their partnership with Plastic Bank, they actually collect over 50,000 plastic water bottles every month. So head over to Water Drops' website, click the link in my description box, and you can use the code MAYA for 15% off your order. So yeah, I hope some of you can start getting better hydrated with them. And now back into the video. Now, you know what ruins this principle of having a clean closet? Say it with me. Bad shopping habits. Again, I am not here to judge you, criticize you, point the finger. We all will make bad purchases in our life, but if we just have the right trains of thought when we are browsing online or at the shopping center or about to spend money, we might get less dopamine hits of buying stuff, but we will get a lot more dopamine hits of avoiding the frustration of buying things that you don't love and don't want to wear every day. If you're buying a piece of clothing that you don't obsess for the next 2 months that you want to wear every single day, which you know what pieces I'm talking about. So why would we buy clothes if that's not the feeling we're getting? Personal style is very much about trust. I don't know if I myself came up with this concept or if I was influenced and read it online somewhere, but I love thinking about it like this. If you are constantly buying things that then you figure out, actually, I don't love this, maybe if it was today, I wouldn't have bought it, then you're also not building trust with yourself. If you're constantly confused when you're building outfits, then you don't trust yourself to do a good job. And all of this just makes the process of getting ready a lot more frustrating and negative, even if you love fashion. I have another video all about how to shop more intentionally and like questions to ask before you buy something about that item. And if you go through that question list, then you'll know if it's a good purchase or not. Basically, your closet is precious real estate. When you buy a house, you can go onto like the real estate company and see how much you're paying per square foot. Your closet is basically that. And so you do not want to fill that precious limited real estate with things that you don't absolutely love. So this is how you start. You start by restructuring your closet and your shopping habit. Great, I'm proud of you. This is not about being perfect. You are gonna keep probably a few things in your closet you're actually gonna realize you don't love, probably gonna buy things you don't love in your lifetime. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. So let's move on to the second part. Strategies. Macros, which is a fashion influencer I recently started following and talking to, said in one of her videos, "We think getting dressed should be easy and feel natural since it's something we have to do every day, and we get stressed when we're not liking what we're putting together. But instead, we should look at it as an art form we need to hone in and practice. You don't get good at drawing by trying to rush it." So with this said, I do want to put a contradicting disclaimer in this video, which is it is normal to not snap your fingers and have an outfit put together like right away. I'm not saying that you should be super quick at it. I'm not saying that this is like a math formula. What I want to do is make it a less stressful experience, because it's so funny how getting dressed sometimes for people that really like fashion can be stressful, and how confused sometimes we get, at least I get. Maybe no one else has this problem and I'm just a weirdo that loves fashion but doesn't really know what she loves and what she wants to wear most of the time. I just want to make it more of a breezy process, but I don't want you to feel like you're doing something wrong if you're taking longer to get ready. So let's pretend you're getting dressed, you look in the mirror, and you don't like the outfit you put together. Our tendency is to instantly start changing things, start over, but it is not to look in the mirror and kind of wait a second, ask some questions, analyze the outfit, and that's what I think we should start doing. These are questions you might want to ask yourself when you're doing that diagnosis. Number 1, contrast. Everything in life is more catchy and cool when there's contrast. If I gave you a hot dog, and inside of the hot dog bun, there was a hamburger, you'd be like, huh? The contrast just makes things interesting. I'm giving you like stupid examples, but you get what I mean. Contrast in outfits can be achieved by having a very feminine piece with a very masculine piece, by having two patterns on top of each other, by having a neutral color with a splashy color, like imagine a beige top with some bright orange pants. Having two types of different sized polka dots, like one in your bag, one in your pants. Having a very put together, classy, feminine dress outfit, and then pair some grandpa's loafers or some shoes that just don't go with it. If you're looking at your outfit and all the pieces are very cohesive, depending on how you like things, adding a piece that doesn't make that much sense in it might make it cooler. Number 2, distributing weight. This is something I'm not very good at doing, so any fashion people out there that want to explain this better, I'd love to hear more about it. But it's basically the idea that you cannot have a lot of focal points in your outfit. So if you have something in your top that is very catchy and then something in your shoes that is very catchy, there's kind of like an imbalance. So you want to pick like one focal point, one thing, and then build the outfit around it. And for the more maximalist people, this does not mean you can pair two patterns or two extravagant pieces. It just means that like the whole outfit kind of has equal spark, like this and this and this. Another question to ask yourself is, do you feel uncomfortable? Like, is this outfit just not practical? Are your boobs too tight? Are you feeling very hot and you haven't even gotten out of the house? Are you sweating already? Are you just feeling weird? Do you not feel confident enough to get out in this outfit? If you're feeling awkward, if you're feeling like this is not you, that's okay. That's a reason. Now you can start changing things. All of these will depend on your personal style and your tastes, but this is a question that has been really very relevant to my recent taste in fashion, which is, should I be wearing it instead of styling it? I went through this big maximalist phase where I would try to accessorize my outfits as much as possible, and it was so fun. But nowadays, I look at outfits like this, and I feel like there's so much more me. I've been avoiding wearing a lot of necklaces. I've been using very straight silhouettes. So sometimes when I remove things from my outfit, it makes me like it more. Like I don't even need to add or change anything. I just need to remove things. And the last question that I have for you is something I've been talking about in my recent videos, so if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. But I've basically realized that when I don't like my outfit, like when I'm looking in the mirror, a lot of times, it is not because I don't like the outfit. If I saw it in a fashion influencer or someone that I think is cool, I would like it. It's that I don't like either my face or my hair that day. So I've been trying to look myself in the mirror from like a view where I'm cropping my head. Like I'm not seeing my head in the mirror. I'm just analyzing the outfit. I can even picture it in somewhere else and then see if I like it or not. If I don't like it, I can be like, okay, maybe I just feel like my face is looking weird and I want to put some mascara. Or maybe I just don't like the way that my hair is and I need to put on a hat or go curl it. I don't know. I've realized so many times I like an outfit, I'm not feeling pretty that day. And maybe you're not feeling pretty and you don't have to do anything about it. You don't have to put makeup on. You don't have to do something to your hair. But knowing that you like the outfit and that it's just, I'm not feeling good about myself today and that's fine. We all have those days, is such a useful thing to know. Honestly, I don't believe in right or wrong combinations. I don't believe that you cannot pair two shades of denim together. You can't wear black with navy. There's a lot of common practices in fashion for people that you shouldn't pair this with this. I don't believe in that. Ultimately, and this is so cliche, when you look at someone, they could be wearing something that you would never wear in your life and not judge it because it feels authentic to that person. We see people wearing outfits we wouldn't wear all the time, but we can tell when the person feels good in it, and we will like, our eyes will sparkle and we'll be like, oh, she looks cool. So it's really not about the clothing a lot of times. It's about honing in on what you like, feeling comfortable in it, and going out. If you have any tips and tricks on how to make getting ready faster and more easy, leave them down below. Again, follow me on my Instagram. I've been trying very hard to post cool stuff and very personal things on there. I recently made a video on explaining like very personal stories behind some of my oldest videos and like things that I was going through while I filmed the video. So if you want to check my Instagram, you'll find those. If this helped and you want to maybe pick a few base outfit formulas to start off with so that you can have some go-tos and not have to struggle with decision fatigue every day, you can watch this video. And yeah, that is all. Go check out Waterdrop's link in the description box. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!